Digital marketing. This term has been made complex by many influencers on internet, but this is not very complex. The simple definition of digital marketing is that it is a way of promoting or selling your products or services by using online tactics. That's it. There is no need to make it more complex than that. And my main goal of this video is not to explain you about the marketing. I want to show you a roadmap on how to learn about marketing in its full depth, at its core depth. And actually, it comes down to this concept called as customer value journey. And if you are getting started into this, I just want to say one main goal of marketing. The main goal of marketing is that you have to get the customer from this awareness stage to a stage where he or she buys the product and also advocates for the product after that. The main goal of marketing is all about that. Big companies like Coca-Cola, Microsoft, Google, they are all trying to do that in one or the other way. So let's get started. The first stage of customer value journey is awareness. You got to make your customer aware about the product. It doesn't matter how you do it. You can do it through content. You can do it through social media, by organic reach, by putting posts about that. You can do that through advertisement. The next stage is engagement. It is not only enough to actually make them aware of the product. The customer or prospect or the person who is watching your ad must be able to engage with you in one or the other way. So you have to engage them by giving them the content that they are interested in. So the main concept of this comes down to that you have to market only to your target audience. You may do it to general audience, but that doesn't work much because they cannot engage with your content if they are not your target audience. They don't even have it in their mind. For example, if you are advertising your product to a person who don't need cosmetics right now, it doesn't matter how many times he or she sees the product, they're just not going to buy it. So social media understands this in a very deep way, and they only advertise to you that type of content that you like. And this comes to this concept called as confirmation bias. You don't like to listen to that information that goes against your belief. You listen to that information that actually reinforces the information that you already have. This comes under engagement. Okay. So the next stage is subscription. You got to make a customer subscribe to your service. For example, if they see your ad, you can offer them a PDF. You can offer them some type of document, book or course for free and make them subscribe to you by giving their email. You can do that. That is the third stage of marketing. And fourth stage is you got to actually convert them. It is not only enough that you make them subscribe to your content or else to your product or else to your service. You got to actually convert them, right? You got to actually make them buy your product. It is one of the key stage of marketing right here. You actually got the customer into your framework. I mean, you actually got the customer into your list, and he or she comes into another funnel where they're going to use your product. And the next stage is excite. If they buy a product, the thing doesn't end here. You need to excite them with your product. You need to give a product in such a way that it actually satisfies their needs. If it doesn't satisfy, the funnel right now ends here. They got the product. If they don't like it, they're not going to come back again. And this concept, Elon Musk understands this concept very well, because when he started this company, Tesla, he actually didn't kept a rupee in marketing. I mean, a rupee or dollar in marketing. All he did is put all that money into product. He made the product in such a way that people actually come to him, right? He didn't advertise it. He didn't put the content in any which way. He actually made people to do it by themselves. He spread the word about the product by word of mouth. And the thing that spread it automatically is that the product. The car is the product. And people, when they know that the product actually satisfies their needs, they are going to do it themselves. They are going to market the product themselves. You don't even need to put a rupee on that. But many of the people are not in the stage of making a good product. So you need to follow all these stages, and you need to actually learn a skill that applies to each stage of customer value journey. And the next thing is you need to ascend the customer to the next level. Like for example, if they buy one of your product that costs $100, the next thing you have to do is show them a product that costs about $500, and it is going to give some extra benefits, extra advantage to them. And not all customers are going to go to that level, but if they go and it is good, you can offer them the next level. You can offer them the next facility, you can offer them the next offer, and they're going to get deep into your brand circle, right? They're going to get deep into the funnel. And the next thing is just encourage them to advocate. You can actually start this as a referral program. If they bought your product, you just tell them to advocate it to other people, and they're going to get some sort of benefit. You can do it this way, or else people actually do this by themselves. When they find a good course, they're actually going to post an Instagram story or some sort of thing that actually helps the product to go to next level. Okay, this is all about 8 stages of marketing. So let's go through them again. The first stage is awareness. The second stage is engagement. The third stage is subscribe, make people subscribe. The fourth stage is conversion. The next stage is make them excite. The seventh stage is ascend. The 8th stage is advocate, make them advocate. So you have to, the main goal I said this roadmap is that you can actually learn skills that are centered to one stage of this. When you see a business, they don't need a person who does all these things at a time. You don't need the person who does the awareness stage, but then awareness stage and even the advocate stage. You just have to do one job. You just have to need one skill that can get one step of this done. For example, there are startups that didn't even cross the awareness stage yet. So you can help them by creating awareness. You can learn Facebook advertisements for that. You can learn social media management. You can learn how do you actually use organic reach to its very best to give them results. The next stage is engagement. You need to actually write a good copy to actually engage the people, and you need not need all the skills in this marketing spectrum to actually work with the company. You need only one skill that serves them one purpose and one benefit. If they know if it is actually beneficial to them, they will hire you.